Good morning, Capones. It's T-Bone. I'm in the HQ, and we are here for another episode of T-Bone Capone's Prime Cuts. First of all, happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Irish fans out there, all the Irish Capones, all you guys, man. Happy St. Patty's Day to you. Irish American, same thing. If you have any Irish, you know what? Fuck it. It's St. Patrick's Day. You know what the best thing about St. Patrick's Day is? On this one day of the year, everyone's Irish. It doesn't matter. Enjoy the day, seize the moment, and have a great day. All right. Today's episode has been brought to you by Bull City Street Foods out of Durham, North Carolina. Harry Mons, I'm telling you, he's teaming up with a cider company down there. Those guys are making magic happen. So if you get a chance to check him out, check him out. I'm telling you, I put my reputation on this guy's food. It's that damn good. You got to try it sometime. Also, the Top Bananas. Those guys always have my back. There's, 30 some odd guys, but they're all just quality people. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's get into this week's St. Patrick's Day special edition of T-Bone Capone's Prime Cuts. All right, Capones, my swing and miss of the week is very, very simple. I told you last week to take FC Dallas over Houston. It was a short trip from Dallas to Houston. I don't understand, but 5-0. Houston's one of those teams last year I felt like truly underachieved. What is amazing about this result, though, is that Houston had 5 goals from 5 different scorers. It was crazy. They laid the leather down on Dallas, and I told you to pick Dallas, so that's my swing and miss of the week. All right, how about we talk some sports? First of all, what I love about St. Patrick's Day is it's usually the beginning of March Madness. It's usually the beginning of the NCAA basketball tournament, which I know I have, 40% English Capones, and then I have another 3 or 4% Irish Capones, some Scottish Capones. So I realize a lot of you guys don't understand basketball to begin with, much less have any interest in it, but it is a big deal here in the States. March Madness is the college basketball tournament where anything can happen, and it's pretty awesome. So there's only a couple things I'm going to tell you. First of all, I told you Syracuse would get in the tournament. I told you that. So watch out for them a little bit. But unfortunately for them, they're in the same bracket as, I believe they're in the same bracket as the team I'm telling you is going to win it all. I really feel like Michigan State's going to win it all. And for those of you filling out brackets, just a little bit of heads up. I feel like the Pac-12 might be a little bit overrated this year. I love the Ducks. If the Ducks go on and win it all, I'll be happy. I'll be quacking my little Irish ass off. But I don't see it happening. I don't see the Pac-12 getting far at all in this tournament. So just keep that in mind when you're filling out your brackets. Me, myself, I think Michigan State's going to take it. It's just an inside feeling. Also, UNC being a number 1 seed, they could also do it. I think it's going to be an amazing tournament. Just wanted to give you my little tidbits before you fill out your final brackets this morning. Tournament's going to start here pretty damn soon. All right. So what I'm going to do for you is give you some picks, and it's obviously soccer picks for this week, okay? In the BPL, I'm going to tell you to take West Ham over Chelsea. Look, at Stamford Bridge, I know I'm crazy. I know Avley's like, dude, what did I tell you about picking those road teams? West Ham beat Everton, right? West Ham is on form. Chelsea still has their issues, man. I don't know if you saw Diego Costa making out with that guy, kind of kissing him on the neck. Looked like he wanted to bite him and then licked him instead. I don't know what the fuck that was. That should have been my WTF of the week. But I'm telling you right now, West Ham is really in form, and they're gonna make a run. And Payet, God, that guy is just amazing, isn't he? Take West Ham over Chelsea. Take Tottenham over Bournemouth. Tottenham has something to play for. You know what I'm saying? They're at home, White Hart Lane. Take them. My lock it up pick of the week. It's got to be one of the derbies, right? I'm not touching that Manchester derby to save my life. Fuck that. I'm telling you to take Newcastle over Sunderland. Sorry, Alice. Just going with the home team on that one. That is a tough and brutal derby. And not only that, they both have something to play for. They're playing for their lives, so it's going to be interesting. In the DFL, I'm going to tell you to take Schalke over Gladbach. That's going to be a good game. I was leaning towards Gladbach, man. I really was, but that's going to be a really good game. Take Dortmund over Augsburg. I don't know if you've been paying attention to Dortmund, but they are playing lights out right now. They are the only ones where if Bayern were to stumble, they could slip right in there. This is an important game for them. You bet they're going to put out a solid lineup. And my lock it up pick is Wolfsburg over Darmstadt. Now, MLS. MLS has been killing me, all right? And I didn't really go into the numbers, so I'll go into that real quick. Last week, overall, it was 4-3-2, okay? Overall record, we're finally over 500, 30 right, 29 wrong, 4 ties. So, in MLS, I'm going to tell you to take New York City over Orlando. That should be a fun game. Big names, legends of the game. It should be fun. I wish I could be there. Take Portland over Real Salt Lake. And my lock-it-up pick, my lock-it-up is a very big game. I'm going to tell you to take Sporting KC over Toronto FC. And that's Sports Talk for this week. Hey guys, my WTF of the week I think is kind of interesting. I don't know if you know who Anna Kendrick is, but she is the girl that's off the Pitch Perfect series. You probably see a picture of her right here somewhere. I don't know. I'll try to get that for you. But here's the deal. So I know you guys have seen 5 questions with T-Bone before, right? And there was a couple times where I used the Marry, Fuck, Kill question. Well, she was asked that question. And her choices were Thor, Batman, and Superman. And she said she'd marry Thor because she could live in Asgard, which is an amazing answer for a girl, right? Okay, that makes sense. Plus, let's face it, Thor is fucking perfect, right? I would go gay for Thor. I wouldn't go gay for Thor, but I mean, if I was gay, I'd go for Thor. You know what I'm saying? And then the question at hand was Batman, Superman. Which one gets fucked and which one gets killed? Her answer I thought was absolutely perfect. She would fuck Batman and kill Superman. But her answer was a little bit of what this WTF is. her answer was because of emissions. I guess she watched Mallrats as a kid, and it kind of scarred her. Superhero emissions or something like that. She'd killed Superman. But the real WTF is this. My wife is a big, big Superman buff. Loves Superman. First of all, Superman's a little too fucking perfect. I'll be honest with you. All right, with the perfect hair and the flowing cape and the, oh, look at me, I can fly. Fuck you, Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet. I'll throw a damn green rock at your ass and you'll drop like that, bitch. I'm just saying. So my WTF of the week is this. Why the fuck does my wife like Superman so much? I don't get it. Thank you, Anna Kendrick, for providing that to us. What I'll do is I'll provide a link below to that article on Huffington Post, and also you could see the video. It's freaking hilarious. She cracks me up because, you know, you look at a lot of celebrities and you see the way they carry themselves, and during interviews they really compose themselves. She doesn't give a shit. She says what's ever on her fucking mind, and I love it. I appreciate it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. That's my WTF of the week. What time is it? Geek Time. All right, guys, here's the deal. So I got the Elite. I did the Elite Xbox unboxing this weekend, and I know you guys saw that. But what I wanted to do was rate the controller for you. I know that I showed it to you. A few things about the controller, first of all. It's $150 if you just want to go buy the controller like at GameStop. Crazy amount. To me, personally, if I was going to spend that much money on just the controller, I'd probably want to get a custom controller, you know, with my logo on it or something cool like that. This particular controller, I haven't had a chance to play shooters yet because I've been playing a little bit of FIFA. I have been playing the Division, but I haven't used the paddles at all. If you look down here, there's paddles for like quick triggering or whatever. What I do like about it is definitely the customization. You can pull this right off, and it's with magnets, and you can see, and you can replace it with the D-pad that they have in there. I happen to like this one because it gives you a little bit more control on the D-pad itself. At least I feel like it does. It is a heavier controller, so it feels a little bit more professional, like if you're a professional gamer and whatnot. But again, the price point is what gets me with these things, man. And it's like anything else in life. Businesses are going to try to make the most money possible out of an item. If I'm a professional gamer, which I'm not, just to let you guys know, I just love to game, but I'm in no way a professional gamer. I will whip your ass at some Call of Duty, though. But if I were a professional gamer, this is my thought process. I'm sure I'd like any advantage possible, but as a former competitor playing sports or whatever, just bring it. It doesn't matter. Just bring it. I don't give a shit if I have the crappiest controller ever. I just want to take it to you. You know what I'm saying? So it may give you a little bit of advantage with the shooting and whatnot. And again, the paddles, I don't know if you see them, they kind of just come off like that. That's a double-edged sword if you ask me, because I have dogs. So if I'm not paying attention and I'm just using the regular controller and then one of these flip off, it could end up in the dog's mouth or something. So there's something also to look at and be worried about. But overall, it's a decent controller. There's other modifications there, as you can see, with the buttons that I haven't used. And, you know, maybe some of you guys can weigh in. So if you would, down below. Just throw in some kind of comment. If you've used the Elite controller, if you use custom controllers, let me know. Let me know what the big fixation is. But at $150 price point, it just seems a little high to me. Now, next week, I hope to bring you either the review for UFC 2 or a Loot Crate, whichever, comes first. If the Loot Crate comes in, I'm going to do the Loot Crate, of course, right? And the Capone of the month, just remember, that's still on, and that's at the end of the month. But that is going to be Geek Time for this week. All right, guys, I hope you liked T-Bone Capone's Prime Cuts for today. Special day, St. Patrick's Day. I'm about to head to downtown Denver, so I will be trying to do a vlog and maybe throw up a video of my experiences down there, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Now, keep in mind, I do have a kilt on. I don't know if you can see it. That's right. I'm flapping it in the wind, boys. And you know what's funny about that? There's a little bit of history that goes with the kilt, right? The kilt is traditionally a Scottish thing, not an Irish thing. But the Irish Americans kind of adopted it over here so that it would clearly mark us, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So on St. Patty's Day and stuff like that, you could tell who's Irish American and who's not and this and that. So that's why that came about. A lot of people are like, one guy, Ed Hochschild, great friend of mine. He's a chief in the United States Air Force right now. That dude would always come to work and give me some bullshit, Scottish or Irish, and he'd throw some shit at me, Lucky Charms, Sean Connery, whatever the case may be. But the bottom line is this. It's all about having fun, and at the end of the day, be safe. So all you Capones out there, if you're celebrating today, please be safe. Do not drink and drive. Do not drink and fight. That's a joke, right? If you're Irish. But just be safe out there, because all I care about is you coming back and watching my crappy-ass videos, all right? And until next time, sorry about that. That's my mama trying to call me again for like the 8th time in 2 days. It's all right. I love my mama. All right? Until next time, T-Bone out.